programs that I've been really consistent with are the Alpha Male program, Alpha Protocol,
yes,
and the NLP Master program, and the Awaken Your Inner Genius. I don't know if I'm allowed to combine these, but I've been combining them.
Yes,
I'll do the Alpha program every 3 days straight, and then I'll move on to the NLP, and then I'll just continue switching them out. And I find that they work together. I don't have any problems with that. One thing that I noticed, especially with the Alpha program, it's a feeling that you kind of get. Like, I know that it's working. It's almost like an energy. It's really hard to describe. It's almost like a heat that kind of envelops, especially around my chest area and the arms and whatnot. And after doing the program, I see a tremendous difference in like the way that I look at myself. It's almost like things have just changed. Like it's crazy. It was at first it was very subtle. I saw subtle things in my environment. The way people, like women in general, would talk to me more. It was just like, before I was just getting, I would get compliments, here and then, but now I'm getting compliments, every other day, or, people are noticing me. It's almost like there's a veil that's been unlifted. And I feel like the more I use the program, it's like it gets even more intense. And there's no way possible that it has something to do with anything else other than the programs. So that itself is a success for me. And now I've been using the NLP and Inner Genius. Inner Genius programs, I've noticed that things are just coming into my head quicker. Like I get these aha moments out of nowhere. It's almost like a intuition, but it has to be the program. I keep a log of everything that that happens during my day, and I'll take notes like I had a moment of clarity here at this time, and I'll do a day without having the program, and I'll notice there's a difference when using the program and when not using the program. So for me, it's definitely an instant. Like results when using it. I'll get results same day when using the program. And now I've been dabbling in NLP, and wow, I'll tell you, it benefits not just NLP in general. Any program that I use, I notice that my body just it just works. It goes in tune with everything. And that in itself is powerful. So I'm going to continue to use that, and when I feel like I've had so much success in that, I will definitely do more of a deeper testimonial and anything else you need for that.
Oh, definitely. Well, I appreciate it.
Or the other programs that I have.
Definitely. Well, I remember when I first spoke to you, I think a few months ago, you actually do look like a different person. Your energy is different. It's like you're a completely different person. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's great. I feel different inside and out.
That is great, man.
Yeah, it really is.
That's awesome. Oh man, I really appreciate you taking. I really, really sincerely appreciate you taking the time to share these experiences with me, letting me know how it worked. So.
Yeah, of course. It's almost miraculous, how fast this program works. Not just benefiting me, but the speed, the benefits that I've received. It's crazy. So, again,
is there any particular story of like with the pheromones or NLP or anything that you could share that would stick out in your head?
Well, I do tend to use it before I go out. Let's say like going to like a party or an event or a place where there's going to be people. Every time I've used it, before going out, I always see a tremendous difference. Like people notice me like almost instantaneously when I'm out. And I've noticed, like, hey, like, I picture myself a year before this and what it would be like if I was in, like, the same situation. It would be tremendously different. And like, that's just like a constant reminder to myself that, what, like, these programs are so powerful. Like, look how they change you. Look how people perceive that. And it's like not just women and it's everybody. It's men and women. Like, they'll come up and start having a conversation. It's not just about like looking good and feeling good. It's about being noticeable. Awesome. And I feel like that's really one of the biggest assets when it comes to the program, because it's like it changes your energy completely. People like you for who you are, not just looks and pheromones. I feel like pheromones, they make it so you're likable, and not just with women. That in itself has really helped in not just dating but career, every situation possible.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what the program is designed. It's designed to help you get in touch with your own power and your own confidence. So.
Right. I still need to work on the thought form and psychic, the psychic pheromones. I really haven't dabbled in that too much yet. But I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to.
That one basically, the psychic and the psychic thought forms is just more of a fun thing. When you listen to it, you'll be able to. It basically just has energy. You start to have more of a remote viewing effect on people. So people who aren't even in your presence start to think about you and start to contact you. So it just takes it to the next level.
Well, I've only used the program a couple of times now. I'm not really sure what's going on, which program it actually is that's creating this experience. But I'll think of things, and then I'll get I'll think of like something that someone's gonna say, and they'll say it, or they'll address it.
Yes, that sounds like what it does. Yeah,
all it takes is just thinking.
Yeah,
so I'm getting that program because I was thinking yesterday, because I was like, I had 3 different experiences where that was present. And I was like, what is going on? Like, is this my intuition? Like, what's going on? And I really think it is that program. So I'm definitely going to start using that more and fill you in on what's going on with that. But
it's basically it can make it even more positive. I mean, basically what you're actually experiencing, believe it or not, the program is working because it's actually removing the crap out. So what you're actually experiencing now is you're actually how you're supposed to be. Your natural state. Like, your natural state is to be powerful and to be confident, to have people be drawn to you. But we get so much crap that we sometimes forget. So basically, the program just gets the crap out and then has you, brings up your own power back to you. So it is your power that you're experiencing, which is even more. Yeah, that's you, dude. Everything you're experiencing, feeling, that's from within you. Yeah, the program just gets the crap out the way. So.
Right. So definitely continue on that. But there was one more program that I didn't address. So I really haven't been using it much. I've only used it about 3 times. That's another thing that I wanted to say to you is that I've noticed that even though I've been, I'll start a program, now I'll notice that I'll get quicker results, regardless of how long I've used the program. It's almost like my body knows, or it's my mind, or both. They know, like, okay, we're using a new program, and it just takes, it just like soaks up everything that, is addressed. And so that program is the taking control. I think it was taking control of your life.
Yes. I think take action, take control.
Take action. I did do that a couple times. I try to incorporate it in my daily programs. I noticed that opportunities, like after a week of using it, a week or 2 of using it, I've noticed that different opportunities started to arise for me. And it was kind of weird. It kind of dawned on me, because I was like, what's going on? Like, what's the change? And then I remembered that I did those programs, and I feel like they are the reason for these changes. Now I'm like, before I was in a really unclear place in terms of job. Now I feel like after using the program and after these 2 weeks, different opportunities opened up for me. Like, I might move to Atlanta now. Like,
nice.
It's crazy. Yes, it's crazy. So
Wow.
I'm definitely going to continue those, but I'll probably do that like after I've completed everything else.
Awesome. Awesome. Wow. Well, thank you. I really appreciate it. I mean, I told you when I first saw you, I was like, you're a completely different person. I was like, wow. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like I wasn't kidding when I say that it's almost miraculous how the change.
Yeah, it's not amazing the power of our own minds. It just absolutely, even not. I mean, so much. Your mind is capable of so much.
Right.
Yeah.
And other thing I want to say is, I've been using brainwave and NLP programs for almost over 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
And before until going to your site
Mm-hmm.
and buying your programs, I've never had so much results.
Well, thank you.
And especially in the time period that I've got the results,
Mm-hmm.
and the way that I've received them, I've never received anything like this.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely stay a loyal customer to you, and not just a loyal customer. Like I'm fascinated with everything that you do. Like this is something new to me, even after 8 years of knowing about brainwave, programs and all that thing and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing that compares to what you put out there.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I really try to do my best to make sure it's like cream of the crop and gets results.
Yes.
Yeah, because talking to people, like you'll notice that there's a lot of testimonials because I like to make sure this stuff works. Right? Yeah, so that's just me. I'm crazy like that, right? Yeah, well, I really appreciate you sharing this with me. Like, it really helps me to. I mean, first of all, it's like a win-win. Like you get amazing change, and people hear this stuff works. So, it's awesome.
Yeah. I would love to do this for every program that I do.